Our next guest is referred to, among other things, as one of the great note holders. He's just winding up, or has wound up, I guess, a record-breaking engagement at the Americana Hotel in New York. He was on a few weeks ago, and I'm very glad to have him back, the dapper, debonair note holder, Mr. Tony Martin. Welcome back, Tony.
This is such a nice pleasure to be with such a lovely lady here tonight.
Why, thank you. I glimpsed you in the hall.
Yes?
Going by.
Did you glimpse me well?
I glimpsed you, but not as well as I'm glimpsing you now.
Oh, well,
You going to sing for us?
Well, I'm going to
I
later,
hope so.
but right now I'd just like to glimpse you up close.
Well, that's where I lose again. Last time he was on, I had a lovely girl here, and right away, you come in, and I lose the whole thing to you.
But he's got such a beautiful wife. You could do something about that.
What, dear?
I say you have such a beautiful wife.
Yes.
That'll put you down a little bit.
I do have a beautiful wife, and I'm very proud of it, and it's just a great thing.
Oh, yes.
But to have a beautiful wife, it certainly doesn't stop me from admiring a
Oh, I
lovely
hope
lady such
not.
as
That
you.
would be terrible.
Wouldn't that be awful?
Yes, that would be very, very bad.
We could get in big trouble right now.
Yeah. I'm going to let you plunge right in.
You're out of it. I can see this.
You were telling me something in the makeup room tonight, briefly there, since your last appearance about 3 weeks ago. You had a letter from a girl, Buffalo or something?
Oh, yes,
Very
yes.
funny.
Her, Maureen, her name was Miss Trippy, I believe it was, in Buffalo, New York. And she wrote me a letter. She said, "Dear Mr. Martin, I've always been an admirer, and we have a few gals in Buffalo, and we feel that though you say that you're the old-style singers that don't flick your hands, but we still like to hear you sing. And we like the way you sing. And we love to hear Frank Sinatra, and Perry Como, and Dinah Shore, and Nat King Cole, and we love to hear you. But you're referred to in our group as old singers."
Really?
And I said, well, I'm thinking to myself, but she said, I went on further, I looked into the dictionary and looked up the word old. And old means used. Well, take it from there, John.
A used singer.
A used singer.
How about wine? That ages well, too, doesn't it?
Well, wine
Wine and
ages well.
singers.
Well, in wine, there is a thing, the older the vintage, the better.
Yes.
But unfortunately, in our American way, the older the singer, perhaps not the better. But I think it's a rebellion of youth against some of us who have done so well. I know my son, who is 20, he has his own favorites, and my son, who is 12, has his.
Well, let me ask you something. Doesn't a singer like yourself, I mean, you change all the time. I was talking to Perry Como one night. He wouldn't like to be called old either. And I said, I would like to
What
hear...
did you say about Perry Como?
I said he wouldn't like to be called old either.
Oh, he was old a long time.
Well, anyway.
Old Perry. I just blew his program. I'll tell you that right now.
No, but listen, let me finish asking you. And I said, I would like to hear... I said, you sing so simply, and it looks very simple to me, and probably the same style. I mean, in the same sort of category from which you're talking. But surely you must have changed your style all the time as you go along. He said, all the time I'm changing to keep up with modern things. So you're not, there's no such thing as an old singer as long as he's working and he's
I would agree with what she says in a way.
He couldn't possibly be old.
I think that
you're
certain
changing-
singers mellow and sound better
Their
over a period of
their
time.
style progresses.
I'll tell you what we change. We change our arrangements. We really do.
I know.
In dancing...
There's an arrangement now. We have to take a little break here and we'll be back.
Right now.
Sketch is changing right now.
The Dick Powell Show, Tuesday at 9:30, 8:30.
That's pretty racy.
That was
isn't
our
it?
song, Sketch.
Pretty racy.